Okay, hi, good morning. Happy Friday. Just playing with the adjustment where my mat's going to be placed today. We'll get started here at 5 minutes past. So take your time, get yourself set up just like you would for a class. Make sure you turn off your cell phones, put those away. Okay. All right. It's looking like this will be pretty good for today. Okay, so we will start at 5 minutes past. As always in class, if you're dealing with any injuries or have experience any pain in any of the shapes, just make sure you take a seat, come out of that position. Make sure you're listening to yourself. I think that's one of the biggest unlocks of practicing yoga is actually being able to cultivate a really incredible sense of self-awareness and identifying kind of what's up in your body. Okay. Okay, so for today's class, you don't need anything besides your mat and your towel. And we'll get started here in just a couple moments. This weekend, I'm going to be starting to film some tutorials and some content to just exist on this page. So if you have any requests or any poses that you've been really curious to learn more about or kind of get a slower breakdown for, please send me a note. I would love to hear what requests you have so I can start to really bolster out the content on this page beyond just a live class. Okay, let's prepare and begin our practice today. So we're going to begin our practice laying down in Supta Baddha Konasana. So simply bring the soles of your feet together, your knees out wide, and lay back onto your mat. You can have your hands by your sides, or maybe reach your arms overhead, placing one palm on top of the other. And close your eyes here. Just close your eyes and take a deep breath in through your nose. And sigh it out your mouth, growing heavier on your mat. So just kind of notice what's up in your body today. Try to bring your awareness to the weight of the parts of your body that are touching the ground. See if you can make your hips feel heavier and your mid-back and your shoulders feel heavier. The back of your head just melting in towards the ground. Now start to lengthen out your breath. So as you breathe in, start to introduce the Ujjayi pranayama. The Ujjayi breath is simply hugging the back of your throat on your breath in and your breath out, so that your breath sounds like the ocean or the wind. Okay, so we're going to just do a really simple breathing exercise today, working on lengthening out our breath and helping you to activate your Ujjayi pranayama. Okay, so wherever you're at, just go ahead and exhale everything out, emptying out. And take an inhale through your nose for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And exhale for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And exhale for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale for 7, 6, 2, 1. And exhale for 7, 3, 2, 1. Now go ahead and breathe on your own. Maybe staying with that 7 count or continuing to lengthen. Just really trying to expand your lung capacity. Take another 3 breaths. When you finish your 3rd exhale, just let go of the counted breath and come back to your normal breathing. And just notice now as you're breathing back in your normal cadence, just notice how this is different from your Ujjayi breath. Now, when we start moving in the class today, remember this Ujjayi breath, come back to it. It's really a powerful breath to help you really link your movement and your breathing. It will help bring some focus. All right, go ahead and open your eyes. You can grab your thighs, close your knees together, and just start to take little circles on your low back here, going in one direction and then the other. Just feeling really good here on your sacrum. Okay, we're just going to warm up with an easy twist. So bring your arms out wide to a T, and then let your knees just fall over to the left. Stretch your arms out wide. Maybe look over to the right. Okay, then come on back to center. And let your knees fall over to the right. Gaze to the left. Stretch, reach your hands wide. And then come on back to center. Go ahead and grab the backs of your thighs. Start to rock front to back. Maybe the motion's kind of small at first. And increase the rocking. And once you're able to, you can come up to a seat. And then find your way into a tabletop position. I'm going to put my hair in a ponytail here. Stay out of my face. Okay. So in your tabletop position, shoulders are stacked over wrists, hips over knees. Just go ahead and take a couple of rounds of cat and cow pose. So as you inhale, drop the belly, gaze forward. As you exhale, push the mat away around your spine. Inhale, drop the belly. Exhale, round the spine. One more round on your own. Okay, come on back to a neutral spine now. Tuck the toes and press into a downward facing dog. So send the hips high and your legs long. Go ahead and pedal out your feet. Okay, and then when you're ready, you can find stillness here in your down dog. Right, so take a look at your hands. Make sure your fingers are spread nice and wide. Press down through your fingertips and the palms of your hands. Okay, relax your head. Feel your upper arms internally rotate towards your face. Okay, and then feel your hip bones going higher. All right, maybe you have a soft bend in your knees. Maybe your heels don't touch the ground. That is perfectly fine. Just make sure you're feeling this length in your spine and the length in the back of your legs. Okay. All right, go ahead and inhale, lift your right leg up. As you exhale, step the right foot between your hands or low lunge. Come onto your fingertips, soften the left knee. Guide your heart forward, look forward as you breathe in. Feel your hips go soft. And then as you exhale, step that left foot forward and fold in ragdoll pose. So your feet are hip width distance apart. Grab for opposite elbows. Let your head hang. Relax your belly here. Let that rest on your thighs. Maybe shake out your head. Just introducing some more space here in your low back and your sacrum. Release your hands down to the mat. And then inhale, slowly come all the way up to stand. And then your head comes up last. Go ahead and roll your shoulder blades back. And stand here with your palms facing forward and just close your eyes for a moment. Today's practice, I invite you to take on the intention of seeking clarity with your breath. So really today, see if you can focus on linking that breath with your movement. And in the moments where we're still, maybe you'll discover some new ideas or new possibilities in your thinking that weren't there before. In a world that's really loud and has so much going on and so much complexity right now, maybe something as simple as just breathing and moving together can help bring some clarity of thought. Go ahead, open your eyes. Inhale, reach your arms overhead. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift, long spine here. Crown of the head goes forward. As you exhale, step the left foot back and the right foot back, high plank pose. Knees may be up or down. Take a breath in. As you exhale, lower your knees, chest and chin to the ground so your butt's still in the air. And then as you inhale, start to tuck your tailbone, tuck your low belly, curl your spine forward to cobra pose, lift the chest. And then as you exhale, come back to downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg goes high. Exhale, step it forward between your hands. Come onto your fingertips. Inhale, heart forward, soften the right knee, soften your hips down. And then as you exhale, step the right foot forward and fold. Inhale, rise up, arms overhead. Exhale, fold forward. Release. Halfway lift as you breathe in. Exhale, step the right foot back and the left foot back, plank pose. Take a breath in. As you exhale, lower knees, chest, and chin. I know this might feel awkward if you're new to this shape. And then inhale, come on forward to cobra pose. It took me several months to figure out how to just get my knees and chest and chin on the ground. Okay, come back to downward facing dog. Just moving through this flow. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, step it forward. Come on to fingertips. Inhale, heart forward. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, fold forward. Halfway lift as you breathe in. Exhale, step it back. Take a breath in. And lower knees, chest, and chin to the ground. Inhale, come forward, cobra pose. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, step it forward. Come onto your fingertips. Inhale, heart forward, hips soft. Exhale, step forward and fold. Inhale, rise up, arms go overhead. And then exhale, fold forward. Halfway lift as you breathe in. Step it back, plank pose. Take a breath in here. As you exhale, lower knees, chest, and chin. Inhale, coming forward to cobra pose. Shoulders back, heart forward. And exhale to downward facing dog. And just pause here for a couple breaths. Check in with yourself. How are you doing? Right, inhale, look to the top of the mat. Exhale, step both feet forward and fold. Inhale to chair pose, Utkatasana. So bend your knees, lift your chest, reach your arms overhead. So it's Friday. You know what Friday means? I love a good lion's breath on Friday. Okay, so we're going to do 5 of them together. Just focus on full breath in, full breath out, and letting some stuff go. Okay, so inhale, fully lift the chest, look forward. As you exhale, roar. Stick out your tongue. Inhale, lift. Exhale. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, let it go. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Inhale. Stand all the way up. As you exhale, bring the hands to heart center and close your eyes and pause. Just notice what you're feeling right now in your heart and in your head. All right, go ahead. Inhale, reach your arms up overhead, open your eyes, and step your left foot up. Then go ahead and slowly step that left foot back, coming to a lunge shape on your mat. So your left heel's up off the ground. Okay, then inhale, reach your arms up, crescent lunge. Okay, so squeeze your left leg. Press that left hip forward and draw your right thigh back towards your hips. Okay, keep reaching the fingers up. Take a breath in, lift. As you exhale, bend your elbows, open your heart. Inhale, reach up. And then as you exhale, open up to warrior 2. So spin your back heel down. Your front heel is more or less in line with the middle part of your back foot. Go ahead and press your tailbone forward here. And feel both of your feet grounding down into the mat. Look over your front middle finger. And inhale, reverse warrior. Reach the right hand up. Reach the fingertips up and back. Feeling the nice stretch here on the right side as you keep drawing the right knee forward. Okay, and go ahead and come on back to warrior two. Straighten your front leg. Adjust your feet so your toes are out, heels are in. Go ahead and squat down. Okay, so draw your knees out here. So feel like your knees are drawing to the outside edge of your foot. Feel your tailbone kind of curling under so you have a nice long spine, neutral shoulders. And place your hands on your inner thighs here. Take a breath in. You can kind of lean forward a little bit. So you exhale, drop one shoulder to the middle. And come on back to center. Breath in. And exhale, drop the other shoulder. Good. Continue on at your own pace here. Stretching, really pressing your hand against your thigh, introducing some more space around your hips. Take one more round. All right, come on back to center. Inhale, reach your arms up. You can straighten your legs out. And then as you exhale, start to rotate your feet. You're going to come to a low lunge at the back of the mat. Low lunge here. So your left foot is your left foot is by your hands. That's what I'm trying to say. And send the left leg back and up, three-legged dog. Then go ahead and set that foot down. Inhale, come forward, high plank pose. As you exhale, option for chaturanga or knees, chest, chin. So for chaturanga, your elbows just bend halfway. Then inhale to cobra pose or upward facing dog. I'm showing you a cobra pose right now. And exhale back to downward facing dog. Okay, inhale, lift the right leg up. Right leg goes high. Bend the right knee, find scorpion dog pose here. So send your right knee up to the sky. Draw your right heel towards your bum. Try to relax that left foot down towards your mat. Make sure you're pressing down through both of your hands. Good, now start to straighten that right leg out. Square your hips. Square your hips so they're nice and level. Take a breath in. As you exhale, step the right foot forward, low lunge. Inhale, come up to crescent lunge. And then go ahead and straighten your front leg so both legs are straight. And then start to rotate both of your feet so they're parallel. Okay, so you're facing the side. And then bend into your left knee. Reach your right arm over by your left knee, and the left arm goes back. Okay, so we're in sort of, call this like a ninja lunge. Okay, and then inhale, go ahead and come to the center and rotate to the other side. So the left arm reaches over to the right, right arm reaches back. One more on each side. Inhale, coming through center, rotating. Try to find something smooth here. And then come back through center and rotate to the other side. This time, come back to the front of your mat. Reach your hands down, come to a low lunge. Go ahead and step that left foot back for high plank pose. Take a breath in. As you exhale, lower chaturanga. Inhale to upward facing dog or cobra. I'm showing you up dog now because my thighs are off the ground. And then exhale back to downward facing dog. Take a couple of breaths here. Okay, inhale up to the top of the mat. As you exhale, step or jump both feet forward and fold. Inhale, come up to chair pose. Do our second and final round of lion's breath here. So take a breath in, lift the chest. As you exhale, breathe in. Exhale, let it out. Inhale. Exhale, roar. Inhale. Exhale. Last time, breathe in. Exhale. Good. Inhale, stand up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Close your eyes. Pausing here. Checking in how you feel. All right, go ahead, open your eyes, reach your arms up overhead. And this time, step your right foot up. Right foot comes up. As you exhale, slowly step that right foot back. Find a low lunge. Inhale, lift up to crescent lunge. So your back heel's up off the ground. Feel your muscles squeezing on that right leg. Pull up on your low belly here. Relax your shoulders down. Take a breath in, reach the fingers up. So you exhale, bend your elbows, cactus your arms. Inhale, lift up. As you exhale, open up to warrior two. Then the back heel down, arms come out wide, gaze over your front middle finger. Inhale to reverse warrior. Reach the left fingertips up. Keep your left knee pulling forward and out to the left. So you're going to have a lot of engagement here on the left thigh. You're going to feel your left thigh bone curling under. This is going to help you really tap into the opening on the left hip. Go ahead and come on back up to warrior two. Straighten your front leg. Rotate your feet so your toes are out, heels are in. Go ahead and come down into a squat. Once again, I'm going to flip around so you can actually see me. This time, go ahead and place your hands higher up on your thighs. So your hands are going to be really close to your hips here. Okay, push your hands into your thighs until you can feel your arms straighten. And you're going to let your shoulders come to your ears. So this might be the only time you ever hear me recommend your ears and shoulders coming close together. Now from here, just slowly, slowly drop your chin towards your chest. Let your shoulders come up by your ears. Just breathe here into the back of your lungs. Feel a stretch in the back of your neck. Really push into your thighs. It'll give your legs a break and your upper body is braced. All right, slowly lift your chin up. Whew. Soften your arms. Inhale, straighten your legs, reach your arms up overhead. And then as you exhale, rotate, bring your hands down to the back of your mat. So your right foot is forward here. Go ahead and step that right leg back and up. And then find downward facing dog. Inhale, coming forward to plank pose. Exhale, lowering down, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. And exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the left leg up. Find scorpion dog pose. So open the hip, bend the knee. We feel this opening here through your groin, also through your left side body. Lift that left leg up now. Flatten out your hips, level off your hips. Take a breath in. As you exhale, step the left foot forward. Inhale, come on up to crescent lunge. Go ahead and straighten that front leg. Squeeze your belly here and then rotate your feet so both of your feet are parallel. And then bend into your right knee. So it's the knee at the back of your, the top of your mat rather. Reach the left arm forward. Now come to center, circle your arms. Send the right arm towards the left knee. Come on back to center. Try to find a flow. Find a little freedom here with your hands, just going side to side. I'll give you some space here to do a couple of rounds on your own. I like to imagine my hands are skimming just the surface of the water. Okay. Do one more towards the back. Then when you get to the front of the mat, just go ahead and place your hands down. Step that right leg back to downward dog. We'll move through a vinyasa together. Inhaling, coming forward. Exhale, lowering down. Inhale to upward facing dog. Exhale to downward facing dog. Good work. Take a big breath in through your nose. Open mouth, exhale. Good. All right, now go ahead and walk your hands back to your feet. Okay, just walk the hands back. We're going to be doing some balancing shapes here. So slowly work your way up to stand. Okay. I know I just had you go to your back, the back of your mat. We're going to go ahead and take a big step forward and come up to the front. Tried to spice things up, walking your hands back, and realize, nope, we need more mat behind us. Okay, so stand at the front of your mat. Go ahead and put the weight into your right leg. Lift your left foot up. Okay, so you can have your hands on your hips here. Feel your tailbone kind of tucking under and feel your low belly drawing in. Option to stay here with your knee bent, or see if you can straighten out the leg. Keep the toes flexed. Keep lifting that heel up, squeezing the belly. Take one more breath in. And then as you exhale, slowly start to send that leg towards the ground. See if you can just sweep it beside your foot. We're going to come into an airplane pose. So you're going to send the left foot behind you. Maybe bring your hands to heart center. Okay, keep flexing the foot. Keep rotating your inner thigh up to the sky. Okay, now from here, just simply place your hands down on the mat. We're going to move to standing split. So lift the left heel up high. You can use your hands on the ground to help you out here. Option to take your right hand and wrap it around your calf. Okay, send that leg as high as you can. Take one more breath in. And then as you exhale, start to bend both of your knees. You're going to bring the left knee right along by the right shin. Just keep coming on down to a seat. Ooh. See, this is why we needed more mat behind us. Okay, so the sole of your right foot is on the ground. Place your right arm behind you. Lift your chest up here. Then reach the left arm up. And as you exhale, you can either hook your elbow on the outside of the right thigh or scoop your right knee up and give yourself a little hug. Okay, nice twist here. Inhale, lengthens the spine. Exhale, twist a little bit deeper. See if you can tap into the breath in your back here. Okay, good. Go ahead and unravel this. You can find your way back into a tabletop and then press into downward facing dog. And this time, we're gonna just simply walk our feet towards our hands, coming to the top of the mat and folding forward. Inhale, come all the way up to stand, arms go overhead. And then put your weight into your left foot and step your right foot up. You can bring your hands to your hips now. And here, it might help for a little self-adjustment. You can place your left hand on your low back. Just gently press your left hand down and bring your right hand to your low belly. So lift the right hand up as you push the left hand down. So you really can feel that engagement here in your low belly. Now an option to straighten out that leg. Keep the foot flexed, keep this core engagement here. Okay, see if you can lift the heel up a little higher. Take one more breath in. I kick these photos over in front of me. And then slowly lower that leg down. Try to keep pulling the right leg in towards its socket to see if you can sweep it beside your left foot on your way to airplane pose. Okay, bring your hands to heart center. Keep pointing your toes down towards the mat. Keep rotating your inner thigh up towards the sky. And then from here, we'll move to standing split. So place your hands onto the ground. Send the right leg up high. Keep lifting that leg up. Deep breathing here. Okay, then slowly start to bend both knees. So you're going to bring your right knee behind the left and just guide that right knee down behind your left shin and then come down to a seat. So the sole of your left foot is on the mat, and adjust yourself so that both of your sit bones are firmly in the ground. Okay. Now place your left hand behind you. Reach your right arm up, lift up. And then as you exhale, you can place your right elbow outside of the thigh or give yourself a hug. In my body, I like the hug option. It's feels a little more secure for me. Relax your shoulders down. See if you can increase the space between your right ear and your right shoulder in particular. Good. Go ahead and untwist here. We're going to just stay seated. Go ahead and untwist your legs. Give them a little shake. Okay. We're going to move here into some stretches. We'll start with Janu Shirshasana. So you're going to have your right leg out long to start. Bend your left knee. Place the sole of your foot on the inside of your right thigh. Okay, and then adjust your sit bones again so you feel really nice and solid here. And just gently press your left thigh towards the ground. So you can do this just internally in your body. And then rotate your chest so you're in line with your right leg. Take a breath in here. And then as you exhale, start to crawl your hands forward as you lean forward. Okay, you can keep your hands on either side of your leg, or if it's within reach, you can reach for the sole of your foot and interlace your hands. Wherever you are, drop your left shoulder in towards the center and keep gently pressing that left thigh into the ground. When you press the left thigh down, you might start to feel a little more sensation happening right in your sacrum. Okay, this is just a really subtle movement that might help to introduce some more stretch and openness, the feeling of openness in that area. Okay, relax your head down. All right, and then go ahead and come on back up. We're going to keep our legs just as they are. Take a second variation of a side bend. So bring your right forearm down to the inside of your right thigh. Okay, so your elbow is just above your knee. Then reach your left arm up. Left arm goes up and press your forearm into your thigh so you really feel your chest opening up to the left. You're welcome to stay right here, or you can start to reach that left arm over, finding a side bend. If you feel yourself kind of caving in, kind of bending in towards center, just go ahead and come out of the stretch. Find your place where your shoulders feel nice and open, Your chest feels open. And again, just gently press that left thigh down into the ground so you can feel more opening on this side. Good, that's enough. Go ahead and come back to center. Straighten out the left leg. We're gonna do the other side now. Bend your right knee, bring the sole of your foot to the inside of your thigh. Okay, and adjust your sit bones. And again, maybe gently press your right thigh bone down towards the mat. Place your fingertips down, square your chest. Take a breath in. And then as you exhale, start to crawl forward. Okay, keeping your hands by your shin or reaching for the sole of the foot. Now, if you have any knee sensitivities, just listen, right? And take this to where it's appropriate in your body. I have a knee injury on my right leg, so this side feels really different when I have to bend that right knee into the inner thigh. Okay, so just start to, again, build that listening skill with your body and find the space and the shapes that support you, that help you heal. Okay, go ahead and come on back up. Bring your left forearm to the inside of the thigh. Reach the right arm up. Press your forearm into your leg. Open your chest out to the right. Reach those fingertips high. Option to stay just like this if this is enough, or start to reach that right arm over your head. And keep your shoulders nice and open. Keep your chest open. Keep drawing the right thigh towards the ground. Breathing deeply into the right side. Good. Go ahead and come on back up. Ooh. Good. Straighten out your legs. Give them a little shake. We'll do one last forward fold variation here. So have your legs out long in front of you. It's okay if your knees are bent. Take a breath in, reach your arms overhead, and then start to fold forward. Okay, so rest your arms on your legs, whether your knees are bent or straight. Just kind of let yourself fold here, not forcing anything. Relaxing your neck, feeling your spine round, and breathing into your back. Okay, go ahead and come on back up from this. You're going to cross your legs and come to a tabletop position, and then come to lying down on your belly. Okay, so bring yourself all the way down onto your mat. Your feet can be either together, or maybe if it feels good, you can have your legs out wider. I think for a lot of women, it's helpful to have your legs out a bit wider for your hips to stay happy. Okay, so bring your forearms down on your mat. We're going to do Sphinx pose. So bring your forearms down. Gently press your forearms into the mat as you draw your heart forward. Okay, so you can keep your low back nice and soft here and relaxed. So this one isn't trying to force or push anything. So play with the legs here. Play with having them together or apart, wherever you feel like you can find some more space here in your in and around your heart and rib cage. Gaze forward, maybe close your eyes. Coming back to that stillness now. in these quieter shapes with less movement, where the dynamic nature of the shape gets really subtle and not so obvious anymore. Okay, open your eyes and then slowly lower your forehead down onto the mat. Okay, you're gonna send your right arm out to the side. So your right arm is just straight out to the side. Bring your right ear onto the mat. We're just gonna roll over onto the right side, finding a stretch here. If this is uncomfortable on your neck, you can use your left arm as a pillow to kind of lift your neck up. Okay, and for something to go a bit deeper into this pose, you can take your top leg, so your left leg, and step it behind you. And then I'll show you my favorite variation is to actually bend my right knee. I like to hook my foot in by my left knee because then I feel really solid. Okay, so just relaxing here, opening in this right shoulder. If you have your left hand down onto the mat, you can use that left hand to also press gently into the ground, trying to invite some more space. All right, slowly undo the shape and come on back to lying on your forehead. You can just take a rest here, resting your forehead on your fingers. Okay, and then we're going to do the other side. Send the left arm out to the side. Roll into the left side. Same variations apply. You're welcome to use your right arm as a pillow if it supports your neck. You may send the top foot, the right foot, out behind you. And you might also explore tucking those left toes underneath the right knee. Final variation, I forgot to offer this on the other side, is you can rest your right hand behind your back. Tapping into the quieter parts of ourselves here. So see if you can listen and observe and try to cultivate some self-awareness in the subtle places within your body. Okay, go ahead and slowly unwind from this shape. Coming back to lying flat, resting here on your forehead for just a moment. All right, and then just reach one arm long overhead and roll onto your back. And you can reposition yourself so you're recentered on the mat. Okay, and then give yourself a hug here. So squeeze your knees in and try to wrap your arms around your shins. Okay, so this is, and then relax your shoulders. So this is kind of a nice counter shape for your arms. We just really open the shoulders. This is a nice hug in. So just make sure you're soft. Don't push or pull too much. Take one more breath in. And when you're ready, find final Shavasana. So send your legs out long. Your toes relax open. Your arms fall by your side. Get the wiggles out. Get comfortable. Okay, letting go of any breath control here. Just resting quietly. Give yourself this time. I'll let you remain here for a few breaths and I'll listen for my voice. I'll guide you back out of Shavasana when it's time. Maybe you start to deepen your breath. Guide your thumbs across your fingertips. Wiggle your toes. And reach your arms overhead. Take a big breath in. Stretch out. And as you exhale, melt down heavy into the mat. Go ahead and roll onto your side for fetal pose, resting your head on your arms, feeling quiet and safe. And then with your eyes closed, go ahead and come up to a seat. Come up to a seat and bring your hands to heart center. Press your palms together and see if you can feel your heart beating through your thumbs. And give thanks and gratitude to yourself for taking this time to link your breath, your movement, and maybe gain a little bit of clarity or peace of mind, peace of body. Okay, now bring your thumbs to your forehead. Ready, take a big breath in, feeling your light illuminating wherever you are in the world. As you exhale, bowing forward in light and love and gratitude. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining. Thanks for coming on this YouTube adventure with me this week. Class is always free. Please subscribe so you get notifications for my live classes. And also, I invite you to donate to a community organization doing good work wherever you might be, in lieu of paying for class. So take care. Have a great weekend. I'll see you back here next week. Bye, everybody. Ooh, gotta end it. Okay.